Hey everybody, this is Erika Szabo. Welcome back. So today I'm going to be reviewing a game that I have been so ecstatic for, a game that I've been wanting to review for a bit now, and that game is Pokemon Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. Oh, so today I'm going to be reviewing the latest remake in the Pokemon series, Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. I'm gonna be honest, this doesn't really compare to Gen 2, at least not for me. I stopped religiously playing the games after Gen 2, after Silver, Gold, and Crystal, so this is, this is new for me. This is very new for me. Now some people will tell you that Gen 3 is a little bit more bland in comparison. I mean, honestly, why do we have Pokemon like Love Disc? Seriously? Get out. Just get out. But at the same time, we also have some really awesome Pokemon that came out in this Gen 2. Like Melodic, for instance, which is a Magikarp Syndrome Pokemon that is majestic as fuck, as well as Pokemon like Blaziken or Gardevoir, although I'm sensing a bit of a Yendeerness from this psychic type. While Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby may have gotten a bit of a revamp in graphics and combat, the games are basically just as they once were on the Game Boy Advance. Leave your hometown to live your dreams, put together a team of monsters, and fight for what you believe in. Wash, rinse, repeat. There are a few other new additions, however, such as Mega Evolution integration, necessary town overhauls, and DexNav Plus, which not only shows you what Pokemon you've already found in an area, but also helps you find the rare ones too. These additions are pretty nice and useful, although I will say that the PokeNav Plus was pretty overwhelming. The more time I played, I tended to actually neglect it because I just wanted to focus on the game and not so much the supplement material of the game. I will also say that in terms of challenge, I just didn't really feel it. You know, I'm thinking back at my time playing Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Silver, and I wonder to myself, were they just really challenging because of my, you know, childlike wonder? And that's kind of where the Nuzlocke challenge came into play. Nuzlocke challenge really helps you appreciate every single moment and appreciate every single Pokemon on your team, and puts a lot of time, care, and attention into them. I didn't start out the game using Nuzlocke challenge or playing with the objectives in mind, but I did. In the end, I did, because I wanted to feel like I was 9 years old again. I wanted that challenge, and to be honest, I enjoy the game a lot more when I play in this challenge mode. And what's great about the Pokemon series in general is the fact that you can play however you want to. It's pretty flexible. Did the Nuzlocke challenge give me a little more hope in the series, especially considering what a Gen 2 purist I am? Yeah, actually it did. I like Gen 3's interesting cities, even more interesting gyms. Seriously, I love the gyms in this game. If there's one thing I can tell you I really enjoyed, it was that. I also, I didn't mind the secret base integration, which is pretty fun if you want to customize your own little home. And an array of Pokemon, whether hit or miss. At the same time, I don't much care for, say, you know, Pokemon contests, but that doesn't really deter me from wanting to play more. I just want to do so in a way that excites me and keeps me invested in the world. Now, I'll be honest, I did fall back on Pokemon I'm familiar with. I usually have a team of Alakazam, Umbreon, Gengar, Dragonair, Tyranitar, and Crobat. That's just very standard for me. I find it to be very well balanced, to be honest. But, you know, when just overall, when I used the Nuzlocke challenge, or when I had it in mind, then I really appreciated the game a lot more, and I appreciated all these Gen 3 heavy hitters that much more. I think that Pokemon Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, I think it's a great remake. To be honest, I think it's a great remake of the series, and while in my opinion it's not necessarily the pinnacle in the series, like, you know, I will say that you know, I did really enjoy it. I feel that these games in particular started putting the Pokemon series in a silly new direction. I found the games before this to be a lot more haunting. I found them to be a lot more, I don't know, there was just something about them that I eventually lost when it came to Gen 3. It just didn't feel the same for me, and I think that's the biggest thing is I wanted that haunting, creepy feel of the games. I wanted that feeling where you're kind of alone. You're very, very alone in this gigantic world. But, you know, at the same time, you have this flexibility. You can play however you want to play. You are the master of your domain. So I hope you enjoyed my review of Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. I had a good time with this game, and if you're looking for another 3DS game worth getting, I would recommend it. You know, it really depends on what kind of Pokemon fan you are. You know, I can't get into X and Y, I couldn't really get into Black and White, I couldn't really get into, you know, Pearl and Diamond. I don't know. It just stops right at Gen 2 for me. Which is unfortunate, you know, but that doesn't mean that, you know, you shouldn't play this one. I would definitely recommend it if you are a Pokemon fan like myself. So yeah, let me know what you think of the game. Let me know what your team is, since I gave you a little taste of what my team is. I'm very curious. Please leave those comments below. And yeah, just let me know what you think. And I guess I'll talk to you later. Alright, have a good one, guys. Bye, peace.